All right, everybody, what's going on? We're going to harvest some seeds today from a tomato. This is the black cherry tomato. Y'all know this is my favorite tomato. I am not a huge tomato eater. And so this year, planting tomatoes in my garden served two purposes. One, my husband likes to eat them. And to be always honest, like, he didn't eat as many as I thought he would. But he does like them a lot, and I mean, I don't know, a lot, but he eats them more than I do. So I was like, I'll take a shot. Number two, I wanted to find something that I really liked, okay, because I'm open to tomatoes, eating them. I can pretty much eat them in any super salad. I just don't, I'm not going to put like some pepper on them or something and just bite into it like an apple. I'm not doing that. And I'm not like, even if I don't bite into it like an apple, I'm not fixing to cut it open and just eat a raw tomato. That has never been, well, not in my adult life. When I was a kid, I used to cut tomatoes and eat them all the time. And I put salt on them when I was a kid because that's the way we ate them, right? Our family ate them. And nowadays, I'm just like, I don't even have to have salt in my food. Sometimes we have salt. I mean, we do have salt in the house to season something every once in a while. But we don't, especially if we're cooking for other people. But for the most part, when we're cooking for ourselves, we don't even use salt. And so I'm not fixing to put salt on my tomato. So pepper, yes, I love pepper. I love garlic powder on my tomatoes as well. Not garlic salt, but garlic powder. So it's really nice to season them up like that. So anyway, I'm going to save some seeds. So I did a seed saving video on tomatoes, showing you all how to ferment them in a jar. Okay, so just putting a little water in there so the flesh will fall off. Give it about 7 days, and most of the flesh will fall off, the gel, and then you can dry these and save them. Well, I'm gonna pop this open so y'all can hear that sound that you're supposed to have once you know these have been fermented. Now, I have to say, I have had these in the jar for more than 7 days. I literally have been looking at them every single time I do dishes, and I just didn't pick it up and deal with it. That's kind of where I am right now in my life. Can I just be honest? Like, there are certain things that are priority right now, but most things I ain't got time. I just ain't got time for it. And I see that showing up in my gardening this year. Like, I'm just like, oh wow, maybe I should really think about, just kind of reflect. Can I just be honest with y'all? Can I just be honest? Okay, where I am. And but there are things that are high priority for me right now, but some things are just not. And so, unfortunately, this poor, attempt to save seeds here, to harvest and ferment seeds, has been one of those things. So let me see if y'all can hear the sound. Now, the sound that y'all going to see, all the seeds are on the bottom are good. Those are viable seeds. The ones that are floating to the top are not. And there's not a whole lot of those, okay? But the sound you're going to hear is the gas, and it will stink. I'm just letting you know. So let me do this, and then we'll move on to harvesting tomato seeds another way. So I don't know. Oh God, I don't know if you heard that, but it was real quick, just a poof of gas, and it stinks. So I'm going to rinse these off. Just use a strainer or maybe even a paper towel. Pour them on top of there and rinse them off real good. Lay them on a piece of napkin, paper towel, or a paper plate. I use a paper plate because sometimes the seeds stick to the napkin and you can't get them off the paper. So I would use a paper plate. Let them dry. Give them like 4 or 5 days to set out and dry, and then store. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna open up this baby here, and what I'm gonna do is wash it off just a little bit because I'm gonna eat the flesh. Y'all know I love these things. I absolutely love them. So I'm gonna cut her open, and this tomato has been sitting on the table for a while. So and I did that intentionally to try to get her to ripen up as much as possible, and she looks beautiful. And look at that. Oh my God. And so juicy. So before I do that, though, I'm just going to take my finger And I'm hoping, this might be a bad angle, but I'm just going to take my finger and go just like that. So this is another way you could save seeds from a tomato. Okay, make sure all of them are out of there, or most of them. Okay, just like that. And then eat it. Even all the juiciness going out, you know, because I'm pushing it out, it's still so sweet. It tastes delicious. So yeah, that's another way. It's so simple. So simple. Okay. Now we got all this mess. And if y'all can see what I'm talking about here, see that gel stuff around the seed? So that's what the fermenting will help do. It will help, you know, remove that jelly. Yeah, there's a little gel around the seed. But, I mean, to be honest, you don't have to do the fermenting. You can just, you know, dry them, wash them off, spray them. If you have like a little hose on your sink, just put them on a piece of paper towel, spray them off real good, or in a strainer, you know, that's suitable for small seeds, so your seeds won't fall through the holes. Wash them off real good, and then lay them out to dry. And you can do it that way. You don't have to ferment. You don't have to ferment, but that's what I'm going to do here. So give me 1 second. I'm going to show you what I do. So I'm actually just going to do the old paper towel method. And again, it's not rocket science, people. Don't get so, you know, anxious about it, because I just used to, and then I just found out they was stupid. Why am I getting so worked up? But again, I'm not going to leave them on this napkin. You know what? I'm going to, because I want you to kind of see what would happen if you do. Because sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But the seeds right now are on this cutting board. And all I'm going to do is pour them into a bowl, run some water through them. And nope, I'm not even going to do that, y'all. Watch this. Let's just quit overcomplicating stuff. Letitia, you're really good at that. We know. We know you are, Letitia. How about that? And I'm going to do a follow-up just to show you what happens a few days later. And then I want you to make up your mind for yourself if this is a way that you would do tomato seeds. And if not, then it's cool. I'm going to write on here with a pen, black cherry, and the date so I can remember what I have here. Hold on. Okay, boom, all done. So I'm just going to let them dry just like that. And I'll do a follow-up video to show y'all what's going on in about 4 to 7 days. But here's my black cherry tomato seeds. I'm so pumped up. I really am. Like, I'm really excited about this. Y'all have no idea. Because this cherry tomato was delicious. So I'll probably have, like, I've decided that I might have at least 5 plants in the, hopefully, I will have 5 plants in the garden next year. So that's what I'm going to attempt to grow and set out next year. 5 plants. Now, before I go to this next video, or not next video, but next shot, I grew these tomatoes as well in my garden. And what happened was I didn't let them get big enough. I thought I did, but I didn't. And so they turned out really, really small. I harvested them early. Y'all see how little this is? Like, this tomato is so little. And I thought they were pretty mature, but they were not. So it took a long time. I set them on the sunny windowsill. It took a long time for them to actually ripen. And then they ripen so fast, like literally the next day, they looking like pumpkins. I was like, what in the world? This is the deepest, darkest orange I've ever seen. Almost red. And then the skin was really, yeah, so I know this is overripe. It's definitely just whatever. So I'm going to harvest seeds from this one too, because I'm pretty sure This was the gift plant that I was given last year. And I just want to keep some seeds from it. So if anybody wants some, I'll be more than happy to send those to you. I won't have a whole lot. So actually, I might just do a seed giveaway. Just because. But let me harvest the seeds from here. I'm going to cut this open and I'll be right back. Well, isn't that just a gorgeous tomato? Look at how pretty. All the gel pockets. I'm going to taste it. I'm just going to taste it to see. I mean, it looks like a ripe tomato to me. Very beautiful. And so, again, I'm just going to push the seeds out of those gel pods and see if we can keep some. But I'm going to cut it again. I'm going to cut this other one over here and taste it. It smells good. It smells like a tomato. But I'm going to harvest the seeds from those as well. But let me try this real quick before I get off here. Let me try it. Hold on. Okay, other than the tomato being super small, it doesn't seem like there's anything else wrong with it. So I'm just going to try it. Tastes just like a tomato. The skin is kind of rubbery though. Not bad. I don't like the texture of the skin. And again, it was starting to like wrinkle up and stuff too. So, but overall pretty decent. Thank you all for watching. I love y'all. Bye.